I have not been live for a while. I've just been handling business. Thank God, I have a lot of things that are going on in my life, and I'm so grateful for every opportunity. I know that this was not planned, so people may not even be on this live, but I wanted to share some things with you all. Wearing my birthday dress from last year. Your girl didn't gain a few pounds, but it's okay because I'm still happy in this body. So this will be just a quick live. I wanted to share with you all what I'm doing. I was blessed and given the opportunity to meet some amazing people in my life. These are women that were in the video, The Tea Party and Heavenly Bodies. So one of the women that I met, she asked me, she knew that I was shipping some things to the Gambia. So last time I shipped a barrel, and that was dog food for Stella and some other things. Hello, Purple Love. So I'm getting some things together. So she met me. She contacted me and she told me that there was someone that wanted to, am I still shipping clothes to the Gambia? So I said yes, for Each One Teach One for the foundation. So she connected me with someone. Oh, I totally forgot to turn my notifications off. So she connected me with someone, and as I spoke to this brother, he said to me that his mother, his family was thinking about repatriating to the Gambia, which is so amazing, right? That I meet someone and they know someone that wanted to repatriate to the Gambia. So I told him, I said, yes, I go back and forth to the Gambia pretty often, more often than I should, because my bank account is telling me, hey, you are not Jay-Z and Beyonce, okay? But that's neither here nor there. So I was talking to him, and he said that his mother had just passed away, and her dream was to go to the Gambia, right? But since she passed away, he cleaned out her place and he wanted to send the clothes to the Gambia. So I have not looked through any of these bags. He gave me 2 big bags. Let me show you. So we have this bag, we have that bag, we have this box, and I also have this. So I'm going to start cleaning this out first and separating it because I need to give this back to him. So let's pack and chat. I'm only going to do an hour because I need to go to bed early. Every night my phone tells me it's 9:30, go to bed. Sometimes I get into bed at that time and sometimes I don't. But tonight it won't happen because it's already 8:44 my time. So I just want to update you all on some things that's going on in my life. So I'm going to pack and chat. So what I want to do is, you all will see exactly what's in this bag and in these containers as I see. I've just been a little busy. Like I said, I got a new contract, so I am in a store. These are so cute. Oh my God. American Eagle, y'all. She has some nice taste. And they're size 8. Oh, these are cute too. Jessica Simpson. What size are these? They're size 8. I'm not going to keep any of these shoes, y'all. Even though I'm tempted, I wear a size 8.5. 8.5. Now, I'm going to share some things with you all. I'm not really ready to talk about it, so that's why I haven't done a video about it. But I know that many of you have heard. Purple Love, can you hear me? Let me know if you all can hear me, because I'm not using my microphone because I had to charge my phone at the same time. So I'm using my headphones. But let me know if you all can hear me, please. So, oh, this is one of the, y'all remember back in the day in the church? Any of y'all went to the Church of God in Christ? Okay, thank you so much. Y'all went to the Church of God in Christ churches? Remember they used to, okay, so they used to put these on your little lap, right? When you when you shouting and you pass out or whatever, they used to put this on your lap, right? But this is cute. So I'm going to be separating some things. And like I said, I know it's late, so, and this was not a planned live, so I know that people may not be on, which is fine. You all can watch the replay if you choose to. So you all may be aware that something very traumatizing happened to me again. Yes. Or if your dress is too short, that's true. The elders will be like, hold on. The elders will be like, you're sitting down, the elders come, put it right on your lap. So this is a cute little shirt, little jean shirt. I'm going to be separating these clothes. I'm going to separate them the way people ship when they ship to the Gambia. They have the they're not pallets. I don't know what they call them, but they're in like plastic bags with the little straps around them. And they have the shirts and they have the shorts and they have the trousers, which we call pants, and all these different things. So I'm just going to try to separate them as much as possible. I call myself cleaning out my storage and put all of my things in my storage. And then I get this notification that, oh, well, we have clothes that we want to give to you. And I'm like, oh, now I got to take everything out my storage and put it in again. I swear, sometimes I feel like I work for a moving company. So you all may have heard that your girl got robbed again. I'm so tired of people robbing me, y'all. I'm telling you. I swear, I'm so tired of it. But like I said, these are the dangers of putting people's address online. The dangers of putting people's addresses online. You know, it's just wrong. But like another YouTuber said, there are people that just love to sow seeds of discord. The person said that this person is an agent of destruction. I think they used the word destruction. Yeah, I'm going to add turmoil and everything else. But unfortunately, some people are really miserable in their life. And I mean, we all go through hard times. I'm not going to lie and say that I was not angry within these past 3 years. Angry, sad, depressed, just people being broke, wicked, and arrogant. But after a while, your light will come back as long as I can get back into what I know, which is fitness, fitness, fitness. Fitness keeps me out of jail. Keeps me out of prison, keeps me from beating the crap out of people, gives you those happy endorphins, and you're good to go. Life is going to happen. Life happens. But there are some people that are really wicked. And unfortunately, when I went to the Gambia, I met some broke, wicked, arrogant folk. But they're not going to run me out. They're not going to run me out. I just know now how to move and not to trust anyone. Gambians say, don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone. Gambians come out their mouth and say that. So for me to think that I should trust anyone, that was a wake-up call for Tay Tay. Don't trust anyone. Not one blessed person. No, there are a few people that I do trust. Shout out to Bag. I love y'all. I love y'all. You know, so they're so helpful. I can call Miss Cynthia, text Miss Cynthia, hey, I need a phone number for this. And she will Send me all the numbers she have. Thank you so much. And congratulations to you all. I know you all are so happy being on your own land, living in your own home. You don't have to pay any rent. You don't have to pay anything, and you're living off the land. Y'all are our inspiration. You're my inspiration to live off the land and to live on your own land and to live in your own home. Ooh, y'all gonna be making bank. But that's why that's why someone is hating on you all. It's because you're living the life that they don't live, that they can't live. And I just want to send you all peace, love, prosperity, and strength, because this this agent that loves to sow seeds of discourse, their time will come. Their time will come. I guarantee you they won't say my name again. Yeah, you may have heard my voice on their voicemail, but they won't say my name again, or they won't have a job. So, shout out to Bag. Y'all doing the daggone thing. Continue to be our inspiration. Oh, this is an abaya. Huh. So, we're sending an abaya back to Gambia. But yeah, so I was robbed again. I needed time to stop being angry. I needed time to get past what has happened and to deal with it. So that's why I haven't spoken about it. But since I'm packing, and I told you all I have to put things in my storage, I will share that. I did get robbed again. Unfortunately, like I'll do a video and show pictures, but it was all the stuff that was going to the Gambia. I had books, I had pencils, I had a CPAP machine, I had Trapper Keepers. I had cleaned out my CD case, so that was in there, all my CDs, all my DVDs. I had just put 4 bags of shoes, all my shoes, all of my heels, all of my boots, all of my sneakers, all of my sandals. They just stole everything. They literally cleaned out my storage. And I was angry, which anybody that gets robbed would be angry, right? I was angry. Of course, I was throwing out workout words and things like that, but thank God. One thing is if you get, these are capris. If you get robbed, when I got robbed in the Gambia, there wasn't any insurance, right? So I just had to replace my things out of my own pocket. Thank God, if you get robbed in the United States and you have insurance, then you can be compensated for those things. So I know I complain about the United States, and at some point in time, I will be living outside of the United States, but I am grateful that I was born here. I'm not gonna lie. Anyone that travels outside of the country and to other countries, I think the more I travel, the more I am grateful that I was born here and that I have certain rights. You have certain rights for, being an American citizen, and I am grateful for that. I am. It doesn't take away from... Okay, so I'm gonna put these aside because I don't know what these are. I told y'all, I don't know what's in this bag. So I don't know what's in any of these bags or any of these containers. So you all are unpacking with me. Oh, these are cute. They need to be wiped down, but these are cute. So it doesn't take away from the fact that things happen here in the United States that we're not happy with. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Y'all, this cover up is everything. So send us some of these things back to the Gambia. I don't know, because they have things like this there. We'll see. We're just unpacking, but this is amazing. This is really pretty. And, oh, Purple Love. I think this is, I'm assuming that that's your favorite color, right? It's purple. This is beautiful. Yeah, this is really nice. So it doesn't take away from being, it doesn't take away me loving being here or being born here. I shouldn't say love being here. Me loving being born in America, it doesn't take away from the things that we go through being African in America. It doesn't take away from that. They need everything solar. Sheila, hi Sheila. Are you talking about bag? They need everything so. Yes, ma'am. I love purple. I knew that from your name. um, are you talking about bag need everything solar? So it does make a difference. I was happy when you helped with the street lights in the Gambia. Oh, you talk about the lights. You know, I was happy too. And I'm just taking a break. Sometimes we have to take a break in life, because you all know I have been through hell. I have been through hell. But life happens, you get knocked down. As long as I have breath in this body, Tay gonna get back up, and I'm gonna keep pushing and doing what God told me to do in this life. I worked out today. I did a Grow with Joe workout. I think that 20-some-year-old, I think she's 20 something. I think she tried to kill me in my workout today. I really do. She doesn't know me, but I think she really tried to kill me. So these legs are not, ooh, they are hurting. And then my knees, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm not 20 anymore. Your girl just turned 44. What's today, the 21st? 8 days ago. So I just turned 4. These young boys still think I'm in my 30s. I'm like, well, thank you. That's the melanin. That's that chocolate. So I'm grateful for so many things. You know, a lot of things happen here in America that we're not happy with. Oh, this is a top. This is a cute tie-dye top. So this is going to go with the shirts. A lot of things happen here in America, and we don't have any control over it. Sheila, I'm going to finish that thought, and then I'm going to get into that. I have some great news for you all for that as well. So, we don't have any control over a lot of things that happen to us here in America. So that's why so many of us are trying to go back to the continent. We're trying to go back home. Now, many of us have good intentions of going back to the continent. Unfortunately, there are people out there that's going to try to take advantage of us trying to go back. And I know my life has been a huge example as to what not to do. Don't trust nobody. If you hire personal security, make sure they're police, active police, or active military. Get them on their day off, right? Go over there and check on your stuff before you send money. I know Bag and other people were saying that, but I think many of us didn't think that it was fraud. But that was our fault. Not anyone else's, but the people that scammed. But that was my fault for believing in people that look like me. All skin folk aren't kinfolk. So it's just sad that we want to go back to the continent. We want to go back home. And not only is our own people scamming and frauding, but then we get back and our brothers and sisters are looking at us like we're ATMs. They don't just do this to us. People on the continent, just not people in the Gambia, they do this to their own people. So there are people that, I met this sister tonight at the supermarket, and she was like, I know you. My daughter made your outfit. I said, oh, shoot. It's so funny. So we're standing there and we're talking for like 20 minutes. It may have been longer than 20 minutes, but I love talking to my aunties. I love, love, love talking to my aunties. And unfortunately, we hear so many times people that leave the continent and have the opportunity to come to the West, their family members, people that know them, scam them as well. So we have to ask our brothers and sisters on the continent. I mean, you can't have it both ways. Either you want your brothers and sisters to come home and you treat them properly, or you don't. Or people come there, the diasporans, or the people that were born on the continent, continental Africans, come back home and then they don't mess with you. Do our brothers and sisters on the continent really realize that some of us can really change their lives? I don't think they realize that. We can really change your life, whether it's giving you a job where you can make money to take care of your family, whether it's giving you the opportunity to create your own business, but you can't bite your nose off to spite your face. It's just really sad how people, our people that look like us, treat us, how we treat each other. And our brothers and sisters on the continent, so many people say, oh, we want the country to develop, we want this, we want that. Then learn how to treat each other. You can't fast and pray all the time and then have all this wickedness in your heart. You can't be broke, wicked, and arrogant. It's not going to work. God is not going to bless you that way. So Sheila, you said that I really encourage you to work out. I love to hear that. So the video is done. It's part 1. I told you all I taught my first aqua fitness class. I taught my first aqua fitness class on the 15th. It was amazing. I had so much fun, and I will be bringing fitness videos to you all. I won't be killing you all. But in order for you to lose weight, you got to burn some fat. You got to get that heart rate up. You have to push yourself. Now, you're not going to push yourself to hurt yourself. But even if there may be workouts that you can't do, then you just keep standing in place. But the more you do, the more your body is going to get stronger and you're going to be able to do more. I've been doing this since 2006. If you speak to my family, you speak to my friends, they're like, yo, she a gym rat. She stay in the gym. But I also want to keep looking young. I also want to live. In the health and wellness video, we talked about how we always talk about the Bible and going to church. We are spoon-fed, shoved down our throat religion. But what happened to us honoring our temple? I don't get it right all the time. There's some habits that I have that I want to kick out the door. But in due time, those habits are going to leave. But certain okay, so they say that diabetes is hereditary. They say that high blood pressure is hereditary. These are lifestyle illnesses. Hear me again. Lifestyle illnesses. It's hereditary because we eat the way our parents ate, the way our grandparents ate, the way our great-grandparents ate. A generation has to stop. and say enough is enough. We don't have to have high blood pressure. We don't have to have uh, um, diabetes. These are illnesses that can be reversed if you eat right and you exercise. So I know it's not easy. Every day I want to eat french fries, and every day it goes here and here. But I know I can't eat french fries every day. I know that I cannot outwork a bad diet. I'm at the gym all the time. But if I'm not eating right, I'm just maintaining, and most of the time I'm gaining. This is why I'm carrying 10 extra pounds. For my birthday, they're like, oh, it's your birthday, you got a piece of cake. Oh, it's your birthday, you can have an icy. That's not sugar-free. Tay is back to eating properly. Yesterday, I had, what are they called? Black bean quesadillas. I'm going to make some for my friend tomorrow. So, we're going to eat black bean quesadillas and chill. After, I go to Zumba and then go lift weights. And then I will have that. I need to earn my sweets. And I need to earn certain things that I'm not supposed to be eating. And certain things I just have to say no. Okay, so this is a long black dress. So I will put this with the dresses. Okay, so Sheila said I was going on vacation, and after, when you went through that nightmare, we changed our minds. I will go to the Gambia when things change there. Yes. So you said you're excited, you can't wait. That's in regards to the fitness. I'm going to try to help as many people as possible. They've been trying to get me to teach for, I think, like 8 years. I've been doing Zumba for like 8 years. They've been trying to get me to teach. And I'm like, no. It's time. Because I see that a lot of my followers are older than I am, and you all want to get healthy. And it's not going to happen overnight. But if you stay consistent, you're going to see change. But fitness is only 20%. 80% is nutrition. Let me say that again. 80% is nutrition. People always say, oh, I want a flat stomach. I'm going to do crunches. I'm going to do this. You can do them till the cows come home. Abs are made in the kitchen. So, when I first started training in 2006, I wouldn't eat past 7 o'clock. Y'all know Tracy Ellis Ross? She does not eat carbs after 4 p.m. I'm not that strict. But I do know that at a certain time, I shouldn't be eating. So I cut it off. Intermittent fasting is a great way. It's going to make you stop eating early at a certain time, which we shouldn't eat late anyway. It's going to stop you from eating at a certain time, and then you're not going to eat until a certain time. Which, most of the time you're sleeping when it comes to intermittent fasting. But I would still watch what I eat, but you're going to eat less. The calories that you're taking in are going to be less because you're intermittent fasting. I don't do it all the time, but I do intermittent fasting at times as well. So, Sheila, you said that you were on vacation, and after everything I went through. So it was many nightmares, right? Many nightmares. But one thing I can say is the criminal acts that were done against me. I have the fan on me because these lights, the complex put in, these are like street lights, right? These are like, they're so bright. But I'm happy that they put those lights in, because when I cook, I have a great lighting, and even now it's great lighting, but they put off so much heat, and it's been hell in Arizona. Okay, I still don't think it rained. I saw lightning, I heard thunder, still haven't seen any rain. It's been 3 digits, over 100 for the past 3 weeks. I don't even want to see my light bill. But I don't care because I'm not going to roast in this house. Normally, when people come see me, like, you never got the air conditioner on. I'm like, well, I'm fine. I'm not fine no more. It is hot, daddy, hot. So, Sheila, I can say that out of all of the bad things that has happened to me, people are being held accountable for their actions. People are being held accountable for their actions. And that's one of the things that I don't know if it's just Gambia or if it's continental Africa, period. People are always saying, oh, just forgive them. Oh, just forgive them. Now, you can forgive someone, but if you don't, these shoes, I'm trying to push stuff out the way so I can have more space. If you don't hold people accountable for their actions, what happens? They're going to do it again, right? Let me make it a little bit simpler. If you're raising a child and your child does something really bad, and it's not like you stop loving them. It's not like you hate them, but you need to hold them accountable so they know that they won't do it again. Now, whether people, you need to discipline them, and discipline comes in different forms. Some people just put people in timeout. Some people just put them on punishment and take everything. Some of them get butt whoopings, depending on how bad of what they've done. So when I see our brothers and sisters on the continent doing these horrible things to us, and they say, oh, just forget. Thank you, Sheila. Not all the time, because I know I was throwing out workout words, but we also know sometimes people don't understand you being nice. Sheila said, I watched the whole thing. You handle it gracefully. God bless you, sister. God bless you. And I'm human. Just because I'm a YouTuber or a content creator doesn't mean that I'm going to always handle things the way someone thinks I should handle things. It's easy for someone to sit behind the keyboard and watch a video and say, you should have did this. You should have did that. I would have did this. And I'm like, yeah. But until you're in someone's shoes, you know how many people told me that? Oh, you did this. You should have did this. You should have did that. You should have did this. And they were wrong. Someone told me, oh, go to the embassy. Like, oh, I told you to go to the embassy. Oh, so-and-so told you to go to the embassy, but you didn't do it, and this, that, and the third. When I went to the embassy, you know what they told me? Oh, we don't handle that. Gambia is a sovereign country. So many people will tell you what they would do if they're in that situation, but some of them have never even been to the continent. They have never gotten on a plane and went to Africa. So, you know, sometimes you just have to, my old friend, her nephew, he was 8 years old, and he said, his parents said something, and he didn't listen to them because evidently what they were saying wasn't making sense to him. And he told my friend, he said, I'm not listening to my parents. I'm going to believe in myself. So sometimes you have to believe in yourself. Sometimes you have, I'm not going to say sometimes, you always have to believe in yourself. If I would have listened to that little whisper in my head and in my ear and in my heart, I wouldn't have went through half the things I went through, because God was telling me, don't do this. God, but someone else was also going to the juju man trying to put juju. Y'all know they be doing that, right? They're like, I'm going to control your mind. Don't you know that God, the God you serve, the God you pray to 5 times out of the day is stronger than the marabou? You don't know that by now? I don't know. I think people just socially follow religion. I don't think that they really understand and know who your creator is. They're just going through it because that's what their parents do, that's what their grandparents do, and they will be shamed if they don't follow. But you can't pray 5 times out of the day. You can't go to church on Sundays. I'm talking about Christians and Muslims. You can't, or whatever religion you follow. You cannot go through the motions of acting like you're following this religion and wickedness is in your heart. And then you're arrogant with it as well. And you think God gonna bless you? I question a lot of our brothers and sisters on the continent that wonder why they are so broke and poor and why God is not blessing them. Change your mindset. Change your heart. Change the way you treat people. And maybe God will bless you. It's great to see you're looking great and God has blessed you even after all that. Sheila, God is going to continue to bless because I'm going to continue to treat people how I want to be treated. I might get ugly sometimes, but I go to the gym and I box it out, or I dance it out, or I lift them weights, and I leave everything on that gym floor. Life is not perfect. There are plenty of times where I'm crying like, God, did you leave me? What's going on? But I believe that God has put me through this for a reason. It's to show you all we can't go back to the continent with all love. We got to bring a little bit of our American BS. And depending on where you were born, some of us have more BS than others. People from Detroit, they gangster as heck. People from New York and New Jersey, we're no slouches. I mean, it's probably all over the country because there's a hood everywhere. But we can't go back with all love because they're not welcoming us with all love. What Amaya said the other day, why are we telling our brothers and sisters to come back home? Why are we treating them like this? And I agree with that. Why? Because you think all Americans are rich? You think anybody that goes to the West, we're rich? I already talked about that, but we know how hard it is. Some of us are paying, when I tell them, oh yeah, so we pay bills every month. We pay rent, we pay lights, we pay cable, we pay this, we pay that, we pay car payment, we pay car insurance. They're like, yes. They have no idea. The only people that know are the continental Africans that travel to the West. I've never been to Europe, so I don't know how they live and all this other stuff. But their money is worth more than the United States, so I think their stuff is probably more expensive than ours. But I can only speak for the United States, and we know things are expensive. A pepper, orange, red, is almost $1.50 for one pepper. $1.50. Gambians, that is $180 for one pepper. 60 times 3. 180. So you can't just think that just because someone comes to the West, they got a money tree and they're like, oh, let me take my money. No. If they send something to you for you to do, don't you think if you did what they asked you that they're going to bless you? Now, some people just go there and treat people like slaves, but most of the people I think is not going to do that. But when you steal from your brother, your blood sister, your blood auntie, and then you wonder why God won't bless you and you stay poor. Why would God bless you? Does the Quran and the Bible say thou shalt not steal? Then you take them to the police. And then the family goes to the police like, oh, just forgive them. And then they try to shame you for holding this person accountable. Then how about you raise your child? How about you raise your child properly? Y'all, it's a hot mess. Afia, hello Afia in Africa. Hello, how are you, sister? The embassy isn't going to do one thing. They're not. They said that they do 3 things. If you have a baby overseas, they get you a birth certificate, they fix your passport, and they do one other thing. They're not going to do anything. But this person was telling me, oh, well, my lawyer friend told you to do this and that, and that. Your lawyer friend didn't tell you that. You lied. That came out of your mouth. Because if your lawyer is a hotshot lawyer friend, she would have known better than that. But like I say, people behind the scenes try to control your life. I love y'all. I love my subscribers. But I'm not going to let anyone control my life. If you all have your opinion or you know something and you say, hey, Tay, I'm going to shoot you an email, I'm going to shoot you a text message, I'm going to tell you this, that, and the third because I know this for a fact. I'm going to listen. But for someone that doesn't even know what's going on to tell me, oh, you should have did this, but you didn't do that, that person was just trying to control my life. I'm not going to let someone control my life. This is my life. All right? They see us as an ATM and bank card. Unfortunately, our brothers and sisters do. Not all. And I understand. There were so many times where, okay, I'm going to pack and talk. All right, so this is a dress. So this is going into the dress pile. So many times I used to get into arguments, like the guy that sent me my security, right? Now he doesn't have anything to say, right? But so many people wanted to, and I'm sorry, y'all. Once everything is done and over with, I'm still going to expose these people because y'all need to know who to stay away from. They become a subscriber. I'm grateful to the people that are subscribers that are really friends, right? Sister, you know who you are, right? You on this live right now. You know who you are. That's a real friend. But some people, I question, they just reach out to me. Now, okay, so let me use this for an example. I love Grow with Jo. I love her workouts, right? I follow her. I love her workouts. I'm not going to reach out to Jo and send her an email. Hey, can I have your phone number? Let's hang out. Let's do this. Some people want to push friendships off on you. And it's like, I don't know you. So then, because I'm this kind-hearted person, I talk to them, and then they turn into, they let their crazy loose. And I'm like, what in the world? Right? So if you all meet me, Tay will greet you. Hey, how you doing? But as far as like this instant relationship, I'm learning how to put up a barrier. I'm learning how to put up a barrier because I don't understand. I really don't understand. Some people try to control your life with money. Let me give you money. Boo, I don't need your money. Give to the foundation. Thank you. But I don't try to do something for me on the strength of you're trying to control my life. I don't understand that when the people are just a few years older than I am. I'm learning. I think people were crazy before COVID, but I think some people need to put their crazy back in the box. Another dress. Yep, this is another dress. And over there in the Gambia, these dresses will be good. Even though some of the Gambians, they'll wear a long sleeve shirt underneath it. I'm like, yo, I can't wear any long sleeve. I'm about to burn up. Y'all trying to roast me and cook me and eat me later. But, you know, shout out to the person that gave me a whole bag of jewelry, right? They gave me this, and then they stopped talking to me. Gave me these earrings. I don't know why, but I don't care. I don't care. God bless you, sister. I wish you the best in life. I hope you wake up. I hope you wake up, because you're sleeping right now. But, so I'm going to talk about a few things, y'all. What is this? Is this a wraparound? Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. That's because I have these earphones in. Sorry, y'all. This is a wraparound. This is really cute. Oh, and it has this. I wonder how this works. Because you all know the outfits in Africa, they just tie, tuck. I'm like, I got too much stomach to be tying and tucking. This ain't going. I don't want to be walking down the street and I'll just lose my little wraparound. That wouldn't be cool. But this has a little hook. This is really cute, though. This is really cute. So I think some of these things I might also give to, there is a YWCA where they take clothes for women that are, okay, this is a skirt, so I'm going to put that there, that are looking for jobs, right? So I might give some of these, because some of these clothes that's going back to Africa, they're like, if they already have it there, they may not. We're gonna see. But if there are some dress clothes, I think I'm gonna give them to I'm gonna donate some of them to women um, that are looking for jobs, so that way they can look presentable um, when they go into interviews. This is really cute, y'all. This is a cute top. Oh, I love this. Nehnala! How are you, beautiful? You always live when I'm busy. I'm sorry, John Ha. I'm so sorry. Oh, Sheila, I saved you thousands. Bless you, sister, for saying that. And I know in the end, I didn't go through. Oh, they have socks too. What kind of socks are these? Huh. Oh, anti-embolism socks. Wow, I've never seen a sock with a hole at the end. What is this? May Shrek be donating there as well. The heifer is claiming she there for her sex tourist husband. I can't. That's not lie. You always have all the well, at least finally. Maybe she'll go to the Gambia more to see her husband. Well, we know if it's really your husband, you will be staying with your husband, right? Okay, so let's talk about this. I'm gonna share something with you all. I may have told you this before, but so a continental African said this, but I already knew it. I'm letting you all know. For the women that are going there, I wonder if she met his first wife, or is she so stupid she thinks she got them teeth fixed. She cute, girl, but I cannot. She got her teeth fixed. Well, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. That's from that YouTube money of lying on people and talk about people, right? So sad. New York in the house. So I'm happy you brought that up. Okay, so for the women that want to go to the continent to get love, to find love, right? To find a husband, whatever. This is so cute. This is so cute. I'm going to tell you all this. You best believe that if you see a continental African married to someone from the West, whether they're American, from the islands, from the UK, if they weren't born on the continent, you best believe they have a wife or a husband that is from that continent. You believe me? If you meet any African where you live, if you are in the States, you're in the UK, ask them. Ask them. So someone said to me, would you marry a Gambian? Would you marry a continental African? No. Did it? And I'm going to tell you why. What I'm learning is, unless they have moved to the West, so they may understand things a little bit better. This is like a little cute little short dress. This is the cutest thing ever. Oh, here we go again. The coals keep trying to take my phone, and my ring that flew off. Okay. This is raw and uncut. You know what? I'm going to leave this ring off because I need to pack. So, they arranged marry young. I'm on game. Yes. So, I was thinking I always wanted to, all right, you take care. Love you too. That color was gorgeous, right? This burnt orange, wasn't it? This is really cute. Hi, unapologetic Nubian Empress. Oh, what is this? Is this a I think this is a bathing suit top. Look at this. Oh, it's a bathing suit, period. Oh, this is really cute. Look at that. It's a one piece. This is really cute. How are you? Burnt orange is my favorite color. Yes, this is, and it looks so nice on our complexion. Let's see, look. It looks so nice on our complexion. This is a cute little bathing suit. And I see people wearing bathing suits in the Gambia too. Honestly, I see them dressing like many of the Americans or people from the West. I'm like, oh, you wearing that? But if you look at their pictures on Facebook, they always half naked. Why? Because they trying to bag someone from the West. This is why they always at the gym. Because they know people from the West, I mean, Latinos are like this. People from South America, I know somebody from Colombia, they always, I gotta have my body looking nice. Why? Because they know people from the West are superficial. Like, ooh, they look good. Let me marry them. Okay, but what's in their heart? This is why so many people get married. They're like, I don't like them. Well, you don't know them. People thought I thought you would have been married by now. For what? To who? I've only been here for a year. And the whole time I thought this person had a girlfriend or a wife, and he had a wife and a girlfriend or two girlfriends. Like, he had all these women, right? Like I said, beware. Beware. If you want to be with someone from the continent, you best believe that they're going to have a wife or a husband that is from that country. What are they with you for? Not all, y'all, but I'm just putting you up on game. So y'all don't fall for the okie doke. What are they with you for? To come to the West and for money. I lie to you not. So, would I marry? No, the culture is just too different. The culture is just too different. I need someone to understand what I go through living in America as an African woman born in America. Someone from the continent is not going to understand that. How many people from the continent love Tubats? They tell me, oh, people are not racist here. I'm like, okay. But that's like, how can someone from the continent tell me about the country I was born in? I don't care how long they were here. Just like they tell me, you'll never know everything that's going on or everything about the Gambia. No, I'm not that naive to know that. I will never know everything that's going on in the Gambia, no matter how much I lived there and learned the culture. Why? Because I wasn't there. There are certain things that go on in the Gambia that only Gambians want Gambians to know. It's like what's done in the household stays in the household. They don't want everyone knowing their dirty deeds, their dirty laundry. So there are plenty of things that you will never know. The only, and it's fine with me. The only things I want to know are the things that affect me as a diasporan, as a person born, as an African born in America, deciding to repatriate back to the continent. That's all I need to know. Their little dirty secrets, that can stay with them. It's not going to affect me. But the things that affect me, we need to know. And there's so many people that won't say anything. The Gambia and the motherland is a beautiful, beautiful place. But there are certain things that it's a third world country. People are poor. People are broke, wicked, and arrogant. And we need to know that. But how many people will tell the truth? And not just like, romanticizing. This is a beautiful place. This is that. I'm going to keep it real with you because I don't want you to go through what I went through. Or worse. Or worse. I just watched in Gambia They did the traditional outfits for women. Women is, oh wow, that's nice. That is nice. Yes, I was just going to say it's perfect on us. Burnt orange. Um, get him, Tay Tay. You ain't effing desperate marrying the first clown. So, I'm. I can honestly say, Tay Tay is comfortable being single. I'm loving the space that I'm in. I'm loving the fact that I don't have to answer to anyone. I'm loving the fact that I can pack up and just travel and do what I want. Now, the times that I want a husband is when I got to carry my water upstairs and I got to take my car. This place is like, oh, I got to go and take my car to get service. I got to go buy new tires. That's when I'm like, oh, where's my husband? Other than that, I'm like, and I don't know if that's right, wrong, or indifferent, but I feel like people need to be comfortable in the space that they are in. The season that they are in, they need to be comfortable with that. Because when you go there and you're desperate, it's like they smell the desperateness on you. Is that a word? They smell it. Even if you say you're married, they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. Y'all, I'm telling you, beware. Beware. I accept different people on my Facebook page because of the algorithms, right? People that don't know you will click like, share, comment. It helps the algorithm. How many people are in my inbox? I love you. I just delete it. Don't even look at it. Just delete it. They pick up the phone and call me through Messenger. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you? Who taught you that this was okay? What desperate women are you talking to that are accepting this? They're doing it because somebody accepted that. So, one guy sends me a message, oh, I like you, this. I was like, look, I'm not interested, right? He keeps sending me messages, oh, oh, all men aren't the same. I said, well, I can tell you one thing. Everyone on the continent is not the same, but y'all sure regurgitate the same words and say the same thing. It feels like you're talking to or you're listening to a broken record. They say the same word. All men are not the same. All people are not the same. I'm like, well, I know that, but y'all, if I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'll be rich as heck. Oh, I like you. You come here. He's Nigerian, but he lives in the Gambia. Oh, come here and marry me. I say, you know what? This is the problem. You do not respect what a woman says. If a woman says she's not interested, then go on about your desperate little way. So I say, you know what? Now you're blocked. Block. I don't understand. I don't understand the disrespect. I really don't. I don't. It's like, are you really that desperate? Because I'm not. I'm not. Oh my God, you always said you would consider marrying a Gambian. I think you just didn't meet the right one. I'm good. If I marry someone, it will be for business. I mean, they trying to get to the States. If they gonna give me some land, they get something, I get something. But I'm not naive enough to know that they're not. You know how many women contact me and they're like, either they're with a guy, they're dating a guy, or they marry someone, they're trying to get out of the marriage, or they marry someone and they realize the man just wanted to get to America. We have to be mindful of that. Y'all, African Americans, Africans born in America like myself, y'all know we the ish, right? If no one has not told you, you are the bomb diggity. And I know I'm showing my age with that one. You are everything. You were born in a country where everyone wants to get to. You are the ancestors. Some of us are ancestors of slaves, the descendants of slaves. We are strong, especially the women. The men are too, but sometimes the women have to be strong because they don't have anyone protecting them. We are talked about like trash from people that were born in other countries. But these are the same people that are coming across the Rio Grande, the water from Mexico, killing themselves. These are people that are taking the back way, almost dying and drowning to get to the West. These are people that are doing some really wicked things to get to America. So you're telling me you're trying to get to a place where you don't like the people? Really? If it wasn't for the African Americans, our ancestors, couldn't nobody come here. Did y'all see on the news that they were saying how, okay, the person that said this, she racist as hell, so I don't even know why she said this, but it's true. Once African Americans start fighting for certain liberties or certain freedoms, here come everyone else. The LGBT community, the Tuba women, the Latinos. It's like, wait, but y'all weren't fighting for our rights. So we just need to realize who we are and walk in it. Don't let anyone from the continent or any country try to talk about us. I'm be like, well, you killing yourself to get here. You killing yourself to get here. You want to come here, but you want to talk about us? But then if you go to their country, you will see that they act worse than us. You know how many times I stood in the Gambia streets and I'm looking around, I'm like, I had to say to myself, am I in America or Africa? The girls tricking. The dudes bumpsters, slinging their pipe everywhere for money. I really didn't think that they did that there. Maybe that was my naiveness, but I really didn't think that they did that there. I don't think, for me, if it's not business wise, I don't want to marry anyone from the continent. They don't understand. No matter how much you try to explain, you will explain something and then someone, a Gambian would say, why? You like, but I just told you all the reasons why, and you asking me the question why? Unfortunately, there's a lot of incest going on there, and I think that's why some people's brains don't work properly. Scientifically, we know when you are having babies with your family member, if the bloodline is too close, even if you don't have Down syndrome, even if you don't see, if you can't visualize the slowness, this may not work properly. And in certain countries, the Gambia, they can marry family members. I met a sister here in Arizona, and she's from Togo. And she said, we don't wear secondhand underclothes, but they do in the Gambia. She told me, she said, if you marry someone, if you dating, marry, have a baby, she said it is taboo. I think she used the wrong word though, because taboo is like, it's just like, oh, that's shunned. Like, we don't do that, right? No, she used the wrong word. You'll be dead. They're taking your life. So there's certain countries, there's certain things that we need to be mindful of, you know. So I just feel like the culture is too different for me. It's too different from me, and it's not what I want. Especially knowing that they always going to have a side, they're always going to have somebody that's from the continent that's their mate. So, Nehnala, oh, she got stockings and tights and everything. So, Nehnala, you said that the person is probably with his first wife. I mean, if you are married to someone on the continent and you go to visit them, wouldn't you stay in their home? Why is this person staying in the guest house? Because he's with his real wife. He's just trying to get to America through her. Now, she didn't got burned once, right? With the Nigerian dude, she got burned once, And then want to give out information. Oh, he could take your benefits and this, that, and the third. Yeah, because you learned that. Why? Because you fell for the okie doke. You think he really wanted your old behind. Are the women really that desperate to think that a 20-some-year-old really wants them? Come on, y'all. We know better than that. Now, if somebody want to go to the Gambia or go to a country on the continent and you want to have fun, take your condoms. It's still Africa. It's still Africa. And do your thing. That's up to you. Just don't fall for the okie doke. When he start talking marriage, when he start talking, he love you. Now, one of the tricks of the trade is they'll give you their best, right? They'll give you their best. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We all grown. I'm speaking in between. Read between the lines. They will give you their best, and then they will hit you with, oh, I can't be doing this. We got to get married. Well, if you're going to marry them African style. Right? That's something that you could walk away from. Do not marry them with the state. Don't do it unless you know it's real. Don't do it, y'all. Because then you're going to be mad that they trying to take your money. Don't do it. Now, if you do it, and then you come back, Tay, blah, blah. I'm be like, I don't want to hear it. I told you what to do. On July 21st at whatever time it is o'clock, I told you, no, don't marry them on paper. Let me get to these comments and I'm going to tell y'all a story. Their little dirty secrets won't affect me. You got me dead. I'll never forget when that girl told you she married her uncle so casually. You gagged me that night, girl. So I'm going to expose them. But I honestly... Okay, let me put my headphones in. Sorry. So, okay, so this... Okay, that came from the hospital. That's why. All right, that came from the hospital. Okay. All right. So let me see. So yeah, I will be exposing that person because they feel like they can. The girl that married her uncle, her aunt feels like she can strong arm me and tell me not to say certain things. I was robbed in your compound. You're paying for the lawyer for your watchman. They are paying, because the boy ain't got no money. He doesn't have any money. So you're paying for this lawyer, and then the people that stayed in the compound after me was robbed the same way. I don't care about these people. They can't beat me. But it just shows the even if they're not broke, it shows the wickedness and the how arrogant they are. She told me, her name is Aissatou Jata. She told me, well, before you can't, she told me, she said, everything, I have to sign everything over. And in regards to the compound, and once they approve it, give them the keys, then I'm no longer responsible. Because y'all know I moved out. I wasn't safe. And the boy was still staying next door. So I wasn't safe. So when she called me, when I called her and I told her the evidence that I saw, I was like, why was he on my property? Your property? Your property? I said, didn't you say that I am liable for this property until I assign it back to you? This is the arrogantness and the wickedness that are in some of these people's hearts that sit there and pray 5 times a day. Oh, they met the right one. They met the right one. Because Tete not going to keep her mouth shut. For what? And then you say, oh, Juliet. I'm going to show y'all that video too. Oh, Juliet. Oh, you doing so great things for the Gambia. Da, 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 da. So I looked at Juliet's daughter. I said, I guess my foundation not doing anything. But her brother, that is a doctor, that's a mental health doctor. How you a mental health doctor and you watch your niece grow up and then you marry her and you bring her to America and then you keep her in the house just like she was a prisoner in that compound in the Gambia, in Bijela. Some of these people, y'all, they have the devil in their hearts. The devil all up in there. All the way down. All the way down. So, yeah, she was like, oh, Juliet, blah, 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 da, 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 da. She was so happy to see Juliet, right? So happy. But these, you know, Isatu, she's I got something for her. When she starts seeing her picture all over my social media. It's already on my Facebook. They didn't know I had the wedding pictures. Huh. Some aloe vera. I'll send that over there too. And these personal cleansing cloths. There's 4 packs of those. I may end up giving that away here. Because it may not last over there until I send it over there. So it's two things of this. What is this? This is a little kit. I guess the hospitals give you these. This is a mouthwash. A nice little, like a travel bag. This is nice. Little comb, little toothbrush, toothpaste. And then it snaps. That's cool. Okay. One thing I could say is people don't like to be shamed. People on the continent, I think it's not just the continent. Latinos are like that. The Pakistanis are like that. Middle Eastern people are like that. African people are like that. Americans, sometimes they just don't care. I mean, look at the TV shows, right? Look at these whack TV shows. It's like the more trifling the TV show is, the more people watch. Oh, a disposable blood pressure cuff. So I think I'm going to put this in here. Let me see. Or something else in here. So people don't like to be shamed over there. Okay, so it's something in this bag, but I feel it, but I don't see it. I think this is chapstick. Yeah, so I'll put that in this little container thing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, so let me go through these messages. People don't like to be shamed over there. So but if you're going to do something wicked, if you have the balls, deodorant, this is a nice little kit. If you have the balls to do something very wicked, then you need to be shamed. Lotion. Okay, so since it's 2 of these, I'm going to close this one, and then I'm going to put the blood pressure cuff, the disposable blood pressure cuff, and the chapstick, and the other one. This looks like it's brand new. I can't even open it. It's still sealed. So I'm going to put this in the other one. But they don't like to be shamed over there. So when people say, "Oh, Tay, why are you showing people pictures?" Well, if you dirty enough to do some of the stuff you do, then you need to be shamed. You really do. Because you need to know that what you're doing is not right. You know that it's not right, but the family members, like I say, will sit there and just say, "Oh, just forgive them." We'll go to the police and beg the police to let them go. How do you think this person is going to learn? You know, I'm just using a name. You know Bakari ain't got no job. Damn, this thing got mad packets. They got a zipper here. This is cute. This is a nice little travel pack. I need one of these in my life. You know, and I'm just using a name, y'all. I'm not talking about a Bakari. But you know Bakari doesn't have a job. Right? But Bakari coming home with cell phones and this, that, and the third. And Bakari is bringing money into the household. And where's Bakari getting this money from? Do the families even care? Sad, right? So then when Bakari really gets into some trouble and somebody say, "You know what? I'm tired of you doing this. I'm taking you to the police station." Now the family going down to the police station like, "Oh, please forgive him and let him go." Why? Why are you not raising Bakari? Bakari know that he's not supposed to be doing that. You know he's not supposed to be doing that. But you're not going to say anything. That's not going to happen with me. I don't care if these cases take 20 dang on years, okay? At least Tay gonna keep living her life. Tay gonna keep traveling. Tay gonna keep making money. But the people that are going to court are gonna they're not gonna sleep at night because they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, this girl ain't gonna let it go." No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So Shrek said, "Oh my God, I got all these messages." Okay. So someone remind me, I'm going to tell y'all about the assault. There are new YouTubers there showing us the behind the scenes there in the Gambia, and I'm so shocked. I'm happy that people are exposing. I don't want to say exposing. I don't want to say that. That's the wrong word. That's the wrong word. Sharing with you all the truth. This is cute. Look at this. Sexy. It's a one piece. I'm happy that they're showing you all the truth. Because you all remember when I first went, right? People are like, "Oh, don't tell the bad stuff." I'm like, what does it look, what do I look like telling people, "Oh, come here, it's nice," and only showing you the good side? What does that look like? It looks stupid, right? I need to show you the good, bad, and the ugly, so that way you will know what to be aware of. Because I'm going to tell you, some of our brothers and sisters will tell you the truth, but they will never go to the police station and stand up for you. Even if they know, they will never go to the police station and stand up for you. There's someone that knew something was wrong. It wasn't until I said something to them, they were like, "Oh yeah, my boy said, call Maimuna and tell her this." And I said, "Why didn't you call and tell me?" "No, you know what the person said to the boy that told him to call me? Oh, the truth will come out. And you still want me to talk to you." They will never stand for you. So we have to stand for each other. I do not agree with us living in our own neighborhoods and this, that, and the third. But I do agree with, if we live amongst Gambians, let's say for example, where Bags stay, right? All y'all know they stay in C4, right? Now they stay in C4. Say some Americans, now Gambians live in C4. Gambians live all around the country. It's Gambia. What I would say is some African Americans or diasporans or whomever need to live in those areas. And we need to look out for each other, because some of our brothers and sisters in the Gambia are not going to look out for us. If we all stay in there, and I'm staying in C4 and Bag is there, right? And there's 2 or 3 other people, other diasporans living there. They will look out. If I leave, I will say, hey, Bag, I'm going back to the States for blah, blah, blah. You know, would y'all look out for my place? Right? I have my cameras. I'm looking at everything from where I live. If it was just Gambians, you may come back and all your stuff may be gone. We're not one of them. No matter how much I learn the language, I'm Gambian. I'm not Gambian. And they know that. And from the educated to the uneducated, I mean, many of them taught me like, you ain't SHIT and we don't care about you. Some of them, that's what they have shown me. Gambia for all. As a Gambian living in the UK, I can't attest to what you're saying. You can attest to what I'm saying. Attest is agree, right? Someone tell me that, because I get that mixed up. Attest. I can attest to what you're saying. You can agree with what I'm saying? Because I know if you're Gambian, you living in the UK, I know when you go back, people are looking at you like you money bags too. Gambia for all. Gambians do talk the same. I'm screaming. I mean, they say the same thing. They say the same thing. Oh, all of us are not the same. Oh, blah. I know nobody is the same, but you saying the same thing. The Phoenix married a Nigerian in Gambia. Talk about boo-boo the I wish her the best. But she was one of the people that she wanted to lose weight. She wanted to get married. She wanted to, and some people fall for the okie doke. Not Tay-Tay. I care less about getting married. It is what it is. I'm 44. If it hasn't happened and it doesn't happen, I'm okay with that. Well, I'm going to get angry. Oh, I ain't married. Well, that's when you get caught up into some nonsense. And you're going to go and marry someone that's not on your level educated-wise, which is fine, right? Most of the time when a woman marries, or an African-American, when a woman or a man from the West marry a Gambian, or marry someone from the continent, or someone from South America, or someone from the Philippines, you're going to be the money bags in the relationship. You're going to pay the majority of the money, no matter how much money they make, unless it's Uncle Njai, Uncle Taff, right? If it's one of the people that make money, they got money, they millionaires over and over and over in the country, then that's something different. But if you're marrying someone for this, the way they look, and they don't have anything, you're going to be the sugar mama, you're going to be the sugar daddy. And some people are okay with that. I'm not. I want somebody to take care of me. And if that doesn't happen, then Tay-Tay going to live her life and enjoy my life. And I'm okay with being celibate. I don't know if y'all are, but I'm okay with that. Like I said, I'm comfortable in the season that I am in. Yes, honey, you are so cute. Oh, thank you. I know you could pull a Gambia with some land or business. I got to be telling them to leave me the heck alone. Like, oh my God, they're so aggressive. They're worse than lesbian women, right? Some lesbian women, they be on you. It's like, yo, I'm not interested. I don't roll that way. Well, you can. I'm like, yo, y'all worse than the dudes, right? I don't understand. It's like sometimes they feel like they can make you love them. And I'm like, no, that's not going to work. I don't want you. And some of the educated ones I'm seeing, honey child, Lord Jesus. I saw someone that was educated, had a great job. They lying, messing with some 2-bob woman. Um, the 2 by woman come to their job, was disrespectful, this, that, and the third. So I know the wife. So I'm talking to the wife. Oh, some long johns. And they're not lying. You know about these. Look, all the people in Jersey wear long johns under their jeans and stuff in the winter because it's cold. But I felt bad for the wife because the wife was like, the wife had to see this man, her husband, the father of her children, out, hanging out with this woman. This woman old as ever. Now, this person's wife was beautiful, right? She's 30 some odd years old. She's not fat. She eats right. She's like, oh, I don't eat rice at night. She was like, I'm losing weight, so I guess in my face, because my glasses won't stay on my face. She does not, are these CDs? She says she eats cereal for dinner. Now, what they said to me was, oh, well, we don't, I said, why don't you take your wife out? Oh, that's not our culture. Oh, you know, it's expensive to take. I said, she cooks. You can get a blanket. You could take, she can make some food, make some local juices, water. Y'all can go down to the beach and spend time together. Oh, that's not our culture. But you taking this old 2-bob out, you going out with her, you spending the night with her. And then what happened? I come back to the States and I'm like, how's the wife? Oh, this is all gospel music. Oh, that's nice. Whole CD case full of gospel music. I said, how's the wife? Oh, she's in the hospital. Why? Because we know when a man is sleeping with multiple women, she can get a bacteria infection, right? She can get vaginosis. She can get whatever. Y'all, I'm just going to tell you, be careful. I'm in nursing, girl. You not lying about the problems with incest. Okay? Okay, let me see. What does this say? You better read Shrek for the filth. Yes, her Nigerian lover end up looking for young mamas. He ain't want her fat behind. Nope. And wasn't he skin bleaching? I can't, y'all. I can't. You know, honestly, Shrek Day is coming. Her day is coming. But it just shows that she's miserable. Look at the people that... It's funny because when I said something about the real teeth of the Gambia, then all of a sudden her and Shrek was like this. But then when someone saw the real teeth of the Gambia, you know, in the streets, they was, what did the real teeth say about Shrek? Oh, that girl crazy. So, you know, I don't understand people. I don't understand people. But I guess if someone doesn't like me, they're going to go to Shrek because they know Shrek don't like me. I don't care. I never met this person. Whether she likes me or not, she's scratching butt and getting glad. I could care less. Everyone's not going to like me, but I'm going to speak the truth. Greetings, Gambia, for all. Greetings from a Gambian in the UK. What is the UK like, y'all? I love y'all British accent, though. Cheerio. Oh, burn it. I'm sorry. I'm catching up on these comments all late. What the F? I can't wait. Your next tell all. I'm so tired of this, but, you know, some people just got to be shamed. Some people got to be shamed. And when I go back to the Gambia, it's back to the police station, right? Because there's something else that has not been taken care of. And y'all did hear Juliet say she was pregnant, right? We having a baby. I said, oop, I told y'all. But she said it on someone's channel that only had, like, no subscribers. She know what she doing. And then she going to have the video of, who is it, Marcus Garvey's son or something? But then she got the picture of her and her little Nigerian boy toy. And I'm like, is that clickbait? Because she knows she wasn't getting views like that, right? Was that clickbait? Yes, it's clickbait. But you didn't do, I can't. This is why I say, desperate women do desperate things. Don't be desperate. If you're older, it's okay. You've never been married, it's okay. You know, it's okay. If you want to go there and do your thing, just bring your condoms, okay? But it's okay. Don't go there and fall for the okey doke and marry someone and get into something you cannot get out of. So there is someone, okay, I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to tell a story. Not the same way. They are in on it. Okay, I'm almost done. I can't wait until these cases are over. Because Shrek was like, she did all these videos with the person that assaulted me, right? She ain't doing no videos with that person no more. Why? Because we got court on July 26th. I won't be there. I won't be there. But I'm not stopping until these people are held accountable for their actions. Because this person lived in America. They know if they put their hands on a woman in America, what's going to happen? Clink, clink. But you think you're going to do that to me there? Okay. Okay. So you see that she'll be friends with someone that doesn't like me and try to take me down, try to destroy my YouTube channel. It's YouTube. It's okay. Right? At least I'm making money in other places. It's okay. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm still going to get on here. I'm still going to share videos. I'm still going to travel. I'm still going to live my best life. I'm still going to sell my clothes. I'm still going to sell my hair products. It is what it is. And I'm going to bring some fitness to you all. For those who want to get healthy, I ain't going to kill you like I said, but I'm going to bring some fitness to you. Some cardio, some chair weights, some in the water workouts. I'm going to bring it all to you all. It's a part of my life, so I'm going to share it. And honestly, AP was like, AP from AP and Jody, I don't know what their channel is. African Pickaninny? I don't know. But he said, oh, your channel should be all fitness. I was like, but I'm so much more than fitness. I guess he was right. Because, man, people are making millions of dollars doing fitness on YouTube. I'm like, let me share that. Let me get y'all up and moving. It's not about the money. Of course, we all want money. But I just want you all to get healthy. I want to see you all live. Okay, so Afia said, a lady that I know that lives in Tanzania, landlord was robbing her, hit her up 6 times. We have to hold people accountable. Because if not, they think we stupid. You know how many people I met on the continent that think Americans are stupid? I'm like, hold up. We come in respect. It's your country, so we don't want to disrespect you. But we're far from stupid. We were raised around the two bobs. We were educated about it. We are far from stupid. And you think you're just going to get over? No, we're being respectful. But I'm telling y'all, some of y'all, when we go back, don't fall for the okie doke. Don't be as respect. Oh, sister, when we went there, and my friend went with me and her nephew, the time I got assaulted, they were like, this guy walks up to my friend and was like, oh, you remember me? I did gardening at your guest house. She was like, no, that wasn't me. Oh, yes, it was. Took his hat off and everything, right? You remember me? See, look at my face. She was like, sir, that wasn't me. Oh, yes. I said, brother, that wasn't her. She just got here last night. Dama. He put his hat back on and walked away. So sometimes they always say it's nice to be nice. Sometimes when you're being nice, they take that kindness for weakness. So bring a little bit of your Western BS. You might have to yell sometime or raise your voice. It's not Dubai. You won't go to jail. But you may have to be stern. I shouldn't say raise your voice, whatever. You may have to be stern. Because, I mean, people will just keep saying the same thing. Like, they're going to make you change your mind. No, I don't want that. Oh, you should buy it. These little mandarin oranges from Morocco that have no seeds. I don't eat fruit without seeds. Oh, these are good. I said, well, if they're good, then, I said, no, I'm not interested. Oh, you should buy these. These are good. I said, sister, these are not good. They don't have seeds. Fruit has seeds. I said, so some Americans may say no because we know that it's genetically modified. Fruit has seeds. Oh, these are good. I said, you buy them then. Like, you try to be nice, but they gonna push you. Even if someone comes to you and say, oh, buy this, you say benignon, which means, I think I'm saying it right, another time, right? So they walk away. So normally if you say Jedijef, thank you, that means no thank you. If we say Jedijef and we say thank you, that's basically us saying no thank you, we're good, right? They'll walk away. No, some people are just aggressive with it. And so I said benignon. Where's my water? Excuse me. Okay. I don't know where my water bottle is. So you say benignon. And when they see you the next time, but you said another time. I said, I don't need it. But I said, you're not going to make me buy something that I don't need. And then they look at you like you hurt their feelings and walk away. But it's like, why can't you take my no for an answer? So I'm just telling y'all, sometimes you're just going to have to be stern. Momodu C say, your experience on average, majority of Gambians treated you good or bad? Oh, that's a good question. Modu Lamed. Are you a Momodu Lamed? I don't know. I had some really good times and good experiences there, but so many bad things happened, and they were so bad that they tend to overshadow the good. I shared a video on my Facebook page in memory when I did when we did the giveaway at the Serakunda Annex Lower Basic School on my birthday. And Aminatu Njai, the baby, was there with her mom. And I walked up to her and Aminatu Njai. And she just starts smiling. And, that brings back good memories. Putting lights in the village. But some of the things that has happened, we put lights in the village and look at how my lawyer treated me. Right? So I really don't know how to answer that, Momodu. I really don't. Some of the people two of the people on the board that are Gambians turned out to be opportunists. So even when you try to do something good, sometimes our brothers and sisters the wickedness just rise up and they just spoil everything. There's so many Gambians that are saying, someone that worked for the law firm, for my old lawyer's law firm. Oh, don't leave. Everyone's going to leave and no one's going to help us. I said, well, then y'all need to speak up then. If that's what's actually happening, you're just, are the good Gambians are just going to let the bad criminals run the country? This is y'all problem. Y'all have to fix this. We can't. The only thing I'm going to do is hold these ninjas accountable for what they have done to me. That's all I can do. But, I mean, if people are all family, if people are really married to each other and stuff, they're all family, they're not going to snitch on each other. They're not, and it's not even snitching. Let's be clear about this. Unless two people go and do something illegal together and then one tell on the other, that's snitching. If you going to work every day, Momodu, if you're going to work every day and then coming home and Lamin is robbing everybody in the neighborhood and you don't say anything and no one says anything, then, because even if you told the police, that's not snitching. You're not out there robbing. You're trying to take care of your neighborhood. You're trying to keep the name of the Gambia good. Because it wasn't like this when Uncle Yaya was there. Too bad Uncle Yaya didn't kill the person Man, he fell short of one person. So it's really okay. So these are underwear. It's really hard. Oh, there's another bathing suit. She has some really cute bathing suits. It's really hard to answer that question and say, did I have more good experiences than bad experiences? The bad experiences was just were too much that they really overshadowed the good experiences. Yeah. But they're not gonna run me out there. It's just when I come back, I'm gonna be on some old, yeah, don't talk to me. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh, Sister Kaifi, Dede, Dama, I don't know you. I'm just gonna act like the Gambian women and keep it moving. Gambian women walk past you like you ain't even say anything to them. So I'm learning. Oh, it's a little waist thingy. You know those robbers stole my little waist trainer thingy. They robbed me and they still can't get a lawyer. You see what I say? God won't bless you. God don't bless nonsense. Did all that robbing and you still can't get a lawyer. And your sister and your father still won't help you. Seku, Baro, Nakasubase. Yeah, ain't fine. I think it's a piece of hair. It's a piece of hair on me. Joyce Boggs. Hello from San Diego. You my neighbor. You are my neighbor. I was in San Diego last year for my, not for my birthday. It was a pre-birthday thing. I went to San Diego, SeaWorld. Went to SeaWorld. Yeah. Go on, sister. She was swimming. We got a whole bunch of bathing suits here. I don't want to use these bags. I have garbage bags here. So, Momodu and Seku, what you see about Gambia and fine. So, even after everything that I've been through in the Gambia, my kind heart is still pushing me to do a work. Now, okay, so these clothes will go to the Gambia. This is a scarf. These clothes will go to the Gambia because this is what the woman wanted. So I'm going to, we are accepting, but only burn once. Okay, Millie? We're not going to keep allowing nonsense. We're not gluttons for punishment. We're not gluttons for punishment. So if people on the continent think that Americans just going to keep taking your rah-rah, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, boo. You're going to be in for a rude awakening. We're not going to keep taking your nonsense, especially when we're going back. We're supposed to be going back home. That's our home too. Right? When people say, when you go to the Gambia, people say, oh, welcome home. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. But technically, we're African. So we don't need to be, this may sound disrespectful, but we don't need approval from anyone. Not one Gambian owned Gambia. Most Gambians are struggling. So, yeah, we can go. You're an American. You can go whatever country you want to. That's going to give you a visa. So, it's just unfortunate how we are being treated. And like I said, it's not just us. Gambians are treating Gambians like crap when they come back. Oh, you got this, they scamming them. Somebody sent over a shipping container to their family member, and what is this, a belt? Made in China. They sent the shipping container over to their family member, and oh no, this is another waist trainer. Oh, this is a nice one. I think I'm gonna keep this for the gym, because I'll sweat in it. All right, sister, for my deeds, I'm keeping this one. This says it's an extra large, but y'all, is this an extra large? It came from China. So extra large in China is a different size. But I don't know Gambia for all. I don't talk to her. But 9 times out of 10, I guess she still lived there. Where's she going? I don't know. Oh, here's another one. Unless them alphabet boys came and got her. I don't know. I don't deal with people that have done me wrong when all I did was try to help them. So I think you probably are understanding that more because you live in the UK. You notice that people from the West are not accepting of nonsense all the time. Right? So I'm not a glutton for punishment. I don't see her. I don't want to see her. I wish her the best. Don't wish any ill will on her. But for me to try to help someone that was in a bad position, and the way they treated me because they were jealous because I came to a country and I was prepared. Who the hell go? First of all, if you are African American, if you were born in the West, not African American, who the heck goes to Africa to be poor? I don't think anyone, right? Our brothers and sisters on the continent are poor that's trying to get out. So why would we, coming from the West, go somewhere to be poor? You need to plan and prepare. So people were mad at me, Phoenix, the real T for the Gambia, some other people. They mad at me because they just packed up and just moved. I didn't move. I mean, I took advantage because it was COVID. But I didn't move there. I live in the States, boo. Happy to be living in the States, too. Until I decide to move there. But, like I said, these clothes are going to the Gambia. Y'all, this piece of hair is really bothering me. I am... Yeah, all this stuff is going in the garbage. I'm sending this stuff back to the Gambia because that is the wishes of the woman where these clothes came from. But when it comes to me, people give me clothes all the time because they know that I have a foundation, right? But for me, I will be... Oh, these are cute. For me... excuse me. Sorry. It's getting late. But for me, I will be... I'm not just going to utilize the Gambia. I'm going to utilize my foundation and go to other countries. But I'm going to go through organizations. When I studied abroad in Namibia, Africa, it was through the SOS Children's Village. Now, unfortunately, the two Bobs that run the SOS Children's Village, they were taking advantage of as well. They were sending nonsense over to Namibia. And some of the things were broken. And when the director called, they were like, oh, well, if you don't want it, then blah, blah, blah. And it was like, okay, so now y'all just playing games. You know, maybe one day we will realize, as a people, we will realize that we have to do certain things. We, meaning this. We're so worried about, oh, the government gonna do this. Government's like, oh, I'm not doing this. That's the government. The government. When has any government looked out for the people? Y'all waiting for President Barrow to really help y'all? I mean, you had a better chance with Uncle Yaya. At least he did love Gambia. He may have made some mistakes and didn't do things right and following other people. But he did great things for the Gambia in them 20 some odd years, didn't he? Ask any Gambian. Only the criminals like, we don't want Uncle Yaya back. I don't think he's coming back. Because I heard he's having issues in Equatorial Guinea for the things that has happened in the Gambia. Maybe one day. I don't think it's going to be in this life. I think Africans around the world, we're done out here. I feel like we're too far gone. Oh, this is cute. This is cute. I think we're too far gone. Some of us will still live and thrive based off of what we know and what we're doing with our lives. But do you know how the majority of the people think? The masses. Just look at what's watched on TV, and you know how people think. Look at how many followers Jay-Z has, and look at how many followers Common has. Look at what Jay-Z rap about. Look at what Common raps about. Look at... Okay, so this is a long dress. Look at India.Arie at the Essence Festival. And look at the other people and what they wore and how they perform. Y'all know Peter Pan had a nerve to say something about that. I was like, oh, she could always knock the speck out of somebody else's eye, right? She's pregnant too. Someone told me she was pregnant. I said, oh my Lord Jesus. Well, she needs to replace the child that she lost custody of, right? Mm-hmm. Now that's a stab. Oh, these brand new pair of underwear. Okay. So she want to talk about India.Arie. She want to talk about, she said she stand with India.Arie. We already know what India.Arie was speaking is the truth. We know that. So on Instagram, I made a few comments. And they were like, oh, well, what she's speaking is the truth. Da, 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 da. So I said to them, we already know that they over-sexualize the women. We know that. But if people want to follow that, then that's what they want to follow. It's up to the person to not do that or to not follow that music. I don't listen to no daggone Megan Thee Stallion. What the heck is a Megan Thee Stallion? Now, when I'm in Zumba, if they play something, I don't know if it's her or not. I'm just dancing to the music. I'm not the person that's controlling the playlist. But me personally, you ain't going to hear Tay-Tay say, oh, let's listen to Megan Thee Stallion. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I know who I am. I knows who I am. And for me, I am practicing what I preach. But we know Art Kathy don't practice what she preach. No, this broad is jumping on whatever bandwagon, right? Clickbait. Clickbait. But what is she living? her and her sidekick that scammed all these people and they just going on about their business and she acting like she didn't do anything wrong? No. So I went and I said what I had to say. So the dude said, so this is the pot calling the kettle a ninja. That's what he said. So basically, so our Kathy out here talking about everybody else, but she acting like she didn't do anything wrong. You gonna act like you didn't scam all of us? You weren't with that? You want to talk about people wearing wigs and as soon as you get back to the States, you wearing a wig? She's a fair weather person. Whatever way the wind blows, whatever way she can make some money, that's a true con artist. They can adapt to anything. They will say anything to get what they want. But if I see her, I don't care. I'm going to take that charge. If I see Artenessa, bald-headed ass Kathy, y'all going to be like, oh my God, Tay locked up. I'm going to take that charge. I'm going to take one for the team. I'm going to whoop her. It's going down. It's going down. And y'all know some of us, sometimes we just don't, we like, all right, I'm just going to whoop that behind and think about it later. Because she know. That's why she run around like a rat in Atlanta. Ducking and dodging, right? Because she know if the right person see her, they're going to put their hands on her. Like they did in the Gambia. Slapped her behind right back to America. Besides, I mean, she sent that letter last year on my birthday. That was the one time I did a video. And I showed pictures of Shrek and her skin bleaching. Yeah, they made sure that video got taken down. But how many videos does she have up of me? Right? Talk about obsession. These people are crazy, y'all. Some of these people need some Prozac. Some cocaine. They need something. They need something. So, but our Kathy said, oh, she gonna send me the letter. You gonna cease and desist or I'm gonna sue you. I'm still waiting on them papers. Okay, these are tights. So this bin, like I said, I wanted to go through this bin first. This bin is more like underwear. I'm throwing a lot of these underwear away, though. I'm not even going to show y'all those. They look a hot mess. And the brother told me, he said he didn't get a chance to go through some of the stuff, so I'm throwing most of the underwear away. Some of the ones that look new, I'm throwing most of those away. So I can give this bin back to the brother. And then my friend is coming over, so I'm going to put them to work. They don't know it yet, though. I'm going to give them some wine. I'm going to feed them. And we're going to go through these bags. Oh, man. So I'm going to tell y'all this. There was a person that came to the Gambia after me when I got there in 2020. They reached out to me and they said they wanted to meet me, right? They were a subscriber. They told me that they looked at my channel, right? They was a subscriber. Damn, she got a nice lot of light bathing suits. Look. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th bathing suit. Okay. So they was a subscriber. And I'm just going to finish this and then I'm done. This has been 2 hours. I said I was going to be on here for 1 hour. They always say, you always say you're going to be here for 1 hour and then you're... But it's okay. I'm dropping some jewels for y'all. But once I'm done with this bin, then I'm going to go. So they was a subscriber. They came to the Gambia. They were staying at Tamala. Oh, another one. I'm keeping these. Like I said, I'm keeping these for myself in the gym. So they was a subscriber. They wanted to meet me. So I told them from gate when we were at Tamala, we had lunch. I had the best milkshake in the world until, well, it was a smoothie. It was called a smoothie. God dang on it. They had milk in it. I was like, why? That's why it was so good. But I can say that when I drink milk and when I have something with milk in the Gambia, it doesn't bother my stomach the way it will bother my stomach here. If I drink something with milk in it here, Lord. So they said they wanted to meet me, and I told them from gate, I was like, look, I am hesitant to meet anyone because I didn't know who's who. I don't know who's friend, who's foe, who's an agent. I didn't know who's who, right? So they're sitting down there talking to me, and this was a woman. This is a woman that told me that they had a daughter that was my age, but then told me that they were in their late 40s. Well, how the heck does that add up? Because when I got there, that was 3 years ago, so I was 41. That doesn't make any sense, right? This person is pushing 60. This person is pushing 60. So let me finish telling you. So they literally sat at the table and told me, see, this is why I say some people sit back and they just watch a video and they think they know everything, right? They literally sat at the table and told me, oh, I don't think Art Cathy's sidekick, the one that's stuck in the Gambia, the one that can't leave. I can travel as much as I want. I can go back and forth. I can do what I want. I can go to another country. That person better not leave the Gambia. If they leave the Gambia, the two people that signed for them is going to lose that $2 million or whatever they put up. So people try to create a narrative, y'all, but just look. You can see through the okie doke. You can see through their narcissistic lies. They can't leave the Gambia. They'll show videos, oh, I'm in Banjul, oh, I'm in this. You better not leave the Gambia. I know that. I know that much. Or the Honorable Justice Jaite is going to get that behind. So, the person tells me, oh, I don't think that this man did this. Oh, I don't think that. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at them and I'm like, yo, did you lose money? Were you an investor? No. I said, then you could say what you want as far as what you're thinking. I know what the truth is. I know what the truth is. So, let's fast forward. I'm showing this person how to move around. They rented a car. They were driving like a bat out of hell. Lord, I had my seatbelt on. I'm like, oh my God, this person trying to kill us. We took them to, there's some more tights. We took them to Serekunda. The person wanted to get an apartment at Blue Ocean, which was super duper expensive. The person, oh, these are so cute. Look at these tights. These must be for a child or a skinny person. They have like shapes. They're really cute. It's something I will wear, right? Because it's hot pink. Color. So the person was staying at Blue Ocean. Something happened where they were about to kick the person out of Blue Ocean because the money didn't come through. But this person swears that they know everything, right? I'm going to put these in another bag, a smaller bag. So the person is arguing with management or y'all, it's dust and everything. The person is arguing with the, I don't want to say the secretary, it was a man. So I guess it's the management person at Blue Ocean. They're arguing with this man. So I think they were going to kick the woman out. So the woman asked me to come there with her. Fine. I'm talking to the man and I'm saying to him, because she's yelling. Now he's tired of her yelling. So now he yelling. I'm like, hey, okay. Neither one of y'all hear each other. So I'm telling her, like, okay, so all right, let me I'm just diffusing the situation. It's a slip. Church people, y'all remember wearing slips? Better wear a slip under that dress, under that skirt. So, where am I gonna put this? So, I'm trying to diffuse the situation. I'm talking to him. So it got to a point where he didn't even want to talk to her because she was just so rude, right? So he's talking to me and he's like, okay, so Shantae did it. So then she gets offended. Oh, Shantae is not the one that's paying. Well, technically, boo, you weren't paying either, right? That's why they was trying to kick your behind out. Now, whatever happened with the bank, the money wouldn't come through, or this is a swimming cap. I'm keeping this too. All fitness stuff, evidently, y'all see I'm keeping. The clothes are going over there. This sock is a wrap. So, I guess she was mad that he didn't want to talk to her, but there is a way of trying to, but I think that certain people at certain ages, it was like that when I went up to the shipping container, when I went up to Bonjour with the other woman, Sharan. I think some women of a certain age, they just don't know how to communicate. They just want to argue. I feel like something's on me, y'all. It's probably dust. They just don't know how to communicate. And they're so used to being the everything here in the States, especially if they're not married, that they feel like that they need to go there and do the same thing. And that's what she was doing. So let's fast forward. She started dating her driver. Now, I told y'all, she was telling me she was 48. But she had a daughter that's 40. I knew she was a teenage mom, but I don't think she had a baby at 8 years old. But I'm not going to sit there and argue with the woman and say you lying, right? But you should have bought a Hyundai, speaking in tongues and this, that, and the third. And you so holy and sanctified and sitting there lying about your age. Why? So you can get a little 20-year-old boy? Y'all. So, we in the car, me, my security, her driver. And she's going to, we went to Sarah Kunda. She needed a bed. She didn't think that bed was going to cost $400, but it did. She talked them down to $18,000 Dalasi. It cost her a grip. She didn't have enough money. I didn't want the woman sleeping on the floor, but I wasn't going to invite her to my compound either. Not after what Phoenix and them did. Ain't nobody else was staying with me. So, what did I do? I went to the bank and I got the money out. And I loaned it to her. Now, she did give me my money back. And she better have, because I knew where she lived. But my security at that time said, Oh, you so nice. You did that, this, that, and the third. I'm like, well, isn't that what the Bible tells us to look out for our brothers and sisters? It's just that some of us live it and some of us talk it. Then they wonder why. Yeah, it's dust in there. Then they wonder why. Oh, why Tay so blessed? I'm doing what the Bible tells us to do. I'm doing what we know is right to do. What are you doing? Not y'all. I'm talking about the broke, wicked, arrogant people. That's what I'm talking about. What are they doing? Lying, cheating, stealing, scamming. Then they wonder why they still poor and stay poor and God won't bless them. Crying. Oh, we couldn't eat for COVID. We couldn't do this. We couldn't do that. Because you was out there robbing. Why would God bless you? Sorry. Too much truth. So, what do I do with that slip? Alright. I think I'm getting my bags mixed up. One is the underwear bag. One is the Titan sock bag. Oh, okay. Alright. I'll put slip in there. Maybe I should take the slip out and put it... It should be with the underclothes though, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to organize things at the same time, y'all. But I'm almost done. So, fast forward, she decides that we coming back from Serakunda. She stops to look at a car for her driver. Yeah, you heard that, right? You heard me say that she came to the Gambia after me. So now, when she starts saying, oh, can't nobody come to my apartment but the driver, right? So I'm like, I said to my security, I was like, yeah, he hitting that. Next thing I know, I'm in the car. She calls me. Car is on the speaker, the Bluetooth. Oh, we getting married. I looked at my security and I was like, I told you. Oh, I thought y'all would have been married by now. No, I don't know that ninja. I don't know him. I'm marry him for. What the hell he gonna do for me? I mean, we're grown. We are grown women. And we know that we need more than just what's in the other room. What's he gonna bring to the table? I mean, women know what they bringing to the table, and they gotta buy the table too. So, all right, let's finish up this story. So she gets married. All right, I think I'm done with this though. So she gets married. They get married. I wasn't in the country, so no, I did not come to the wedding. So I can't wait to take a shower and rinse all this off of me. They get married, and she pushing 60, and he's in his late 20s. So now, I would see her here and there in the supermarket. And I'm like, every time I get out the car, I see the husband. But I don't know it's him because I don't look at men in their face, right? I don't want them to think I'm trying to holler at them or anything. I don't look at men in their face. So I get out the car. This was a day before I went to court for my home invasion the first time. I parked. I went to go get Stella some dog food, get the dog some dog food. And I parked this way and he had backed in, right? So I didn't know it was him. I didn't look at him. I walk in. She's like, oh, so outside. I said, oh, that was him. In that green car? Yeah. Honey, when I first met him, he was looking like he didn't have anything, right? Like he's just working. He's struggling, but he's working. When I saw him, he looks like somebody from New York. He looked like a B-boy. I ain't never met so many desperate women in my life. So, she couldn't believe that all the evidence came out the way it came out. Oh, I can't. She said, my husband won't even let me talk about that in the house. I'm like, I wonder why. Is it because he just like him? I don't know. Is he an opportunist just like him? Maybe. So, she tells me, oh, we finally got our own place. Because they were living in somebody's guest house for a long time. Then they were staying with some Americans for a long time. I'm like, so you marry somebody, and don't you know that your Gambian husband is supposed to provide somewhere for you to stay? But she want to tell me that I was wrong about Art Kathy and her sidekick that I'm suing. That, oh no, they didn't do that. But she came there thinking that she knew more than what everyone else. I don't think I know more than everyone else, but I will share you what I know. Because I don't want y'all to go through the nonsense that I went through. So she was staying with an American family for a real long time. So she was like, oh, we finally got a place. We living out there by the airport, blah, blah, blah. Come and stop by. I said, didn't I just tell you I got court tomorrow? That's when he was like, oh, come on, let's go. I said, oh, yeah, he didn't want to talk about that, did he? Well, fast forward. I don't know what didn't happen, but the streets are saying that she is out there chasing him like a psycho, crazy, almost 60-year-old woman. I cannot. And she got a nerve. She has the nerve to be calling other people. Sorry, sister, but I gotta tell this. She has the nerve to be calling other people talking about some, oh, Shrek be, you don't listen to her channel? She be having good information. I said, what in the entire world is going on here? What's going on here? Now, she listened to advice from Shrek. Chasing after some 20-some-year-old man. He ignored her phone calls. He's trying to get away from her. So I'm just going to say, y'all, be smart. Be smart. If you're going to the Gambia or you're going to to a country in Africa and you are looking for love, God bless you. Because you may find a woman can fake a woman can fake a blah blah blah, a man can fake a whole relationship, and they will fake it. And so will the women. So I say bring your sand to the beach. Or accept being a second wife. And don't eat the first wife's food. And maybe expect for your man not to be able to use his power with you, because the wife may go and put some juju on him so he can only perform with her. So good luck with that. Tay don't want to marry anybody from the continent. The culture is just too different for me. I tried. I mean, I ain't trying to get married, but I tried to understand and even argued with, like I said, the guy that sent me my security. Kieran Oils. Not, what is it? Kieran Oils? Yeah, y'all know Nigel. Yeah, he's the one that sent me, introduced me to my security. And I used to argue with him all the time, like, "Oh no, you don't understand. They don't have the education we have." Well, the 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 um the culture is just too different for me, and you don't know what's real and what's not. So if that's what you all want, I wish you all the best, and take your chances, and I'll pray for you. I'll even maybe send you a gift for your wedding, but that's not what I want. No, I don't. All right, y'all. I have finished. It's all done. This one is all finished, so I can put the lid on this and send this back. And I don't know what time it is, but it's probably like 9 o'clock. Crap, it's 11 o'clock. Shout out to my diehards that are on the East Coast that stayed up with me. It's Friday night. I know this was a surprise live. I just wanted to talk to you all, share some things, share some of the things that the clothes that was given to me to send to the Gambia, because the sister ended up transitioning before she made it back to the Gambia. So I will be packing up these clothes and sending them back. I do not know when I'm sending them back. I'm going to put them in my storage until I raise some money, I make some money, but I'm not going out of my way to send these clothes to the Gambia. That's what I'm not doing. But Gambians that live abroad, and some of the Gambians that have some money in the Gambia, if you want to donate for me to ship these clothes over to your country, I will more than happily do it. I will accept your money, and I will put it in a barrel, and I will send it. But Tay Tay is not going out of her way to help people that don't want to. Yeah, not all of them, but I'm not going out of my way to help people that put me through what they put me through. Not saying all of y'all, but y'all got to speak up on these criminals. So thank you for packing with me and chatting with me. Shout out to the Gambians that are looking, that are up. Nakasubasi. Shout out to the Gambians that I do love, because there are many Gambians that I love to life, y'all. But some of y'all brothers and sisters are some effed up people. Broke, wicked, and arrogant. And that's sad. That's sad. But I think that's it. My fitness video for me teaching my first fitness class, I'm going to try to have it out by tomorrow, y'all. But I got to go to bed because I want to go to the gym tomorrow. I got to be at the gym at 9:45. And I think that's it. I do have some surprises for you all, but I have to save those. And if you were watching the live in the beginning, I did tell you all that Tay Tay was robbed again. I don't know. Sweetie, I don't speak Arabic. If you don't write that in English, I'm sorry. I don't speak Arabic. So I can't help you. I can't even respond, okay? I don't know what you're saying. Assalamu alaikum. That's all I can tell you. But, yeah, Tay Tay did get robbed again. And, but I'm good. I had to wait until, I still get a little angry, but I'm not as angry as I was. And it happened. I just hope the people that wear my shoes, as soon as they put them on there, they walk, and they break their ankle. Oh my goodness. But unfortunately, they stole from the needy people. Those things were going to the Gambia. But that's why people need to stop posting other people's addresses. But some people are just miserable and they have no friends. They have no friends. They don't have anybody. So I feel bad for people like that, because all they can do is just sow seeds of discourse. You have nothing good going for your life, so all you do is talk about other people. I feel sorry for you. I really do. I feel sorry for you. You had to be like this your whole life. You never grew up. Did your mother never tell you that she loved you? What's wrong with you? I don't understand that. I'm 44. I don't ever want to be 58 years old, bitter, miserable, and talking about someone for the, like, that's all I have to do. Someone that is not even bothering me, right? Someone that could care less about me, and all I got to do is sit around and talk about them. I feel I just feel straight pity for you because your life is pitiful. All different type of people make the world go round. But until next time, Tay gotta go to bed so she can go to Zumba tomorrow. I love you all. Thanks for staying up with me, and I'll see you soon. Make sure that fitness video, when I premiere it, make sure you premiere it with me. Put some workout clothes on and just do it, right? It's not going to be, this one is just me teaching the class. The future ones will be from a different angle. It's just that this is the one that's where I'm teaching the class, but you will still be able to follow. So when I premiere it, it's not going to be live tomorrow though. Maybe I'll premiere it on Monday or Tuesday. When I premiere it, y'all have your water, you have your fitness clothes, and come work out with Tay Tay, right? Make sure you finish it to the end. Even if it gets hard, just walk in place. I'm gonna talk you through it. Until next time, not nada.